Hello everyone, La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome to Chrono Cross. Just a heads up, this is the Radical Dreamers edition on the Switch, and this did originally air on my Twitch channel, which there will be a link for in the description. But enough talking, let's get into it. Huh? What the hell is going on? You got a little too drunk. Oh! Look, dude, what do we talk about with these jump scares? What did we talk about? I thought we had a conversation about this. Am I from New York? No. Am I slipping into a New York accent? Yes. No other reason. Just want to bulk up now that I'm able to. Hey, I mean, valid reasons. My problem is I'd have to, like, make myself work out, or I'd have to have the time of day to do it. As it stands with... Oh, hi, son. Hi, cutie. What's up? My cat, by the way. Not a child. Hi. Hello, Selena. The cat that got trapped is back. He's thoroughly enjoying his window, just so we're clear. Yeah, boy? Sorry, very, very important to show off the cat. He's very cute, and that's the whole point I want to bring home. Good little adoption kitty. And anyone that wants to say that he isn't like a son to me has never known how badly I spoil my cats. just so we're clear. Yeah. Not so much kitten as very wonderful, elegant adult cat. We've called him everything, by the way. His name is actually Selena, but we have called him Salem. We have called him Mr. Kyle, because he's named after Selena Kyle. We have called him Toothless, because we can. Although he very much uses his teeth when he bites, just so we're clear. He hates being picked up. Occasionally Deadpool Kitty. Mr. Murderer, depending on if he's found a mouse. Just throwing that out there. Okay, I can move back. I just wanted to make sure that Kitty was comfortable. I got to name my roommate's hamster Geralt. Love it. Yeah, I have two cats. They're also the emotes that I have drawn for our channel. I need to take a sip of water. I can hear it in my throat. My rats are Kevin and Jerry. Love that. Yeah, my two cats are Edgar and Selena. Edgar is a girl. Selena's a boy. And it's because my brother's friend's an idiot and told us the wrong gender. For my dear sweet Edgar. But she comes when she's called, so we weren't changing that. And then we were like, well, we can just lean into it. We can, like, name the other cat, like, Virginia or Lenore and just kind of lean in with the Edgar Allan Poe theme. And then, don't you just stand around landlubbers help out? I mean, what do you think I'm doing? But it was like 2017, and we were like, yeah, we can't name a cat Isis. What is that thing? Alright, kid, you're gonna build up first, because you're gonna pilfer off of that thing. Because I want whatever it's carrying. But, oh wait, go back. There we go. So this way we can do pilfer on anybody instead of just that one guy. There we go. Deadbeat B? Okay. I have not. I have not played Wasteland 3. Unfortunately. Also, by the way, for what it's worth, I do have an aloe vera plant His name is Greg. And I have a piece of garlic that I planted. His name is Link. Link, as in, like, Legend of Zelda Link. And that is all. Well, by all means. Is it a retro game, or is it a more recent release? I just want to know, like, what category to put that into my head mentally. But yeah, I have that recommendation box in my panels. Yes, Greg the Aloe Plant. He's fantastic. I love him. He's way too big. He's fantastic for that reason. Ooh, right. Everyone has some Magma Bomb here. So yeah, I have a suggestion box that you can put your game recommendations in my About panels. So, and it emails me a copy, so that this way I always have it. And then this way I don't have the chance of forgetting it. It's released 2 years ago. Oh! Oh, okay. I've heard of it, I think. I can't remember why I've heard of it, though. Also, I do intend to play the original Fallouts at some point in time, because I have them. I just need to figure out how to play them. Because it's a little more complicated. Maybe that's what we'll do after this, because I want to do something a little bit different. We could either do a Fallout, which is still an RPG, but it's like a point-and-click RPG. Instead of a JRPG, but... Fallout was the spiritual successor to Wasteland 1. Do you know how to get your hands on the other two? Like, do they exist on Steam, or would I have to, like, find an itch.io for the original Wastelands? Just out of curiosity, because I'm a person who likes to start at the beginning of things and move up, typically. So, but that's just me. So if I'm going to play 3, I'd like to try to play 1 and 2, because... Question marks? They're on Steam? Thank you. Element Trap. What does that mean? I mean, it's dead now, so it doesn't matter, but... Thanks, Nikki. Also, thank you, yeah. Seriously, if anyone wouldn't mind putting those in the recommended box that's in the... Like, if you click on About, and then you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the panels. It was an element trap, so... If you use the element, it's meant to capture it, so it won't go off. I see. I don't know what it was, but something about what I was looking at told me to just go ahead and make sure to only use physical attacks. There was just something about that just... It's also the only way to get certain elements late game. Ooh. Okay. Because I did try to pilfer on him and I wasn't able to get it. So... is there a place that you can go to like, purchase Element Trap, then? Or do you have to snag it off of an enemy? Like, because obviously I'm going to keep trying to snag it off of these enemies, because I would rather than just purchasing it. But is there a place later that I can purchase it from? Yeah, you can buy them later? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure if I screw this up, do I not get it? You know what I mean? Thank you. But yeah, seriously, if anyone wants to put their game recommendations in that box, so this way it emails me a copy so I don't forget, because I have the memory of a gnat, I appreciate it. That mermaid shop you went to last time has them after a while. Bless. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really should just give everyone a... Oh, dude, hey, don't swipe at me. I ain't done nothing to you yet. I'm sorry, but I don't have the key. I mean, of course, it's going to be the last guy I talk to, but, like, the point still stands. You know, bite me. This narrow hallway makes it hard to juke these guys. It really does. And I'm fairly good at that after years and years and years of playing Digimon World. Years of playing it, never beating it. Digimon World's hard, though. I think it's only technically the last guy due to talking to everyone that you have to go to as you go along. That kind of tracks for a Square game. It really does. You know... So just out of curiosity, does Search typically specialize in, like, hitting only one like, maybe not Search in general, but does White Element usually specialize in just focusing in on one guy, or do they also have some that, like, hits everybody on the line? Thank you. Yes. I love Digimon World. I watched one guy do a playthrough of it on YouTube, like, a while ago. Just because I was like, I need to see what the end of this game looks like. Surge gets some crazy stuff later that hits everyone. Thank you. Okay, all colors do have an AoE. Thank you. I figured that was probably going to end up being the case because simply of the nature of how these elements work. But I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't something that specialized in one type of thing. Like, you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a try on the Pilfer, and then we'll use Nikki to hit them all. Man, I guess it's hard to steal things off a ghost, huh? But like in Chrono Trigger sometimes, how like certain characters specialize on only doing like a attack to a single person versus everyone. Thanks, Nightbot. It's like how blue, green, and white have healing. Okay. But not spoiling anything, that's all I can really say about Surge. I appreciate it. And that's, honestly, that's the best. Like, that's the right level, in case you want to know, for, like, your personal sliders for figuring out if you're giving away too much. You hit the perfect level. Because, like, obviously I'm going to have questions about how the game works. I know nothing. Y'all can rename me Jon Snow this week. This week. We'll see about next week. Next week, that might change. Selah. I'll go with this guy. Whoo, that's some nice, pretty numbers. That's some nice, pretty numbers. And 1, 2. Thank you for your death. There's only 2 characters that can steal, if I remember correctly. I think I have them both then. Because one's the little girl that stole Kid's amulet. And the other one is Kid. Thank you, Fargo. I'm really bad with names. Oh, Mel can steal? Okay. Yeah, because I have Mel. So that makes it 3. Okay. Based on the decisions that I've made, am I locked out of getting Fargo, or will I still meet Fargo? Just curious. By the powers, how'd you guys get out? Ah, forget it. We have more serious matters to worry about. Like what? Let me into the room. I can still get Fargo? Cool. Huh? What now? You can't get through here. Monsters are all over the deck. I've killed every monster this far. What a key. Hi, mateys. Who's on key duty? Oh, I am. Thanks. Appreciate you. He's the pirate captain of this ship. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm just really bad at names. In real life and in this game. Which is going to be really interesting when we've gotten through all 45 of them. You want the key for the downstairs door, eh? Here you go. Surge received the key. Appreciate you. Another way to get on deck is by going through the arsenal downstairs and making your way up from the outside. You should be able to make your way to the deck. Please help out Captain Fargo. Oh, there we go. No, I'm good. I'm good. You didn't have to. Appreciate it, though. Yeah, no, you can ask literally anyone who's met me. In fact, if Mid-Cheese is still around, she'll tell you. I'm very bad with names. Ooh. Yeah, go ahead. Drop the name of your late game team if you can leave out spoilers. For what it's worth, because we just recently beat Chrono Trigger too before we started playing this. Oh, you found the key? Good luck. Let me in the door. Yeah. Oh, right. Hey, that's the whole reason I have a key, huh? Ain't it? Is it the manor key? Wouldn't it just be a key? It shouldn't be the manor key, right? Surge Kid and Glenn. What? By the way, I stole the egg. Selah, right? This one. Oh, okay. You can only unlock the door back at the start. Okay. But also sometimes using Sprig. Ooh. Yeah, so for Chrono Trigger, my first final team was Chrono, Marl, and Magnus. I know his name is probably Magus, but Magnus is how I've always said it. Is this the right key, or am I daft? Oh. I see. It just was with me. Everything else was a key item I had to input manually, but this thing was just with me. Cool. Great. As long as we can all agree on things. Chrono, Magnus, and Frog. Because I went through and I got every single ending, so I definitely, like, changed up my team a lot. But usually, for most of those endings, I ended up using the original trio of Chrono, Marl, and Luca for my first three. Or for, like, the vast majority of the endings I got, but my first ending was with Chrono, Magnus, and Marl. Chrono, Luca, and Frog. Luca is great, especially because by that time I had gotten everyone's strongest weapon. So Luca was great. Nikki, it's your turn. Also, by the way, in case anyone wants to know, the name of my brother who got decked in the face, I only have one brother. His name is Nick. So, you know, there's just a part of my brain that's just, like, misfiring and being like, ah, yes, my brother, who looks nothing like this man, would never wear this outfit, prefers wearing, like, camo and cowboy boots, and is a 260-pound, more roundish, 6-foot guy, is not at all a thing like Nikki here, but there's a part of my brain that just goes, ah, yes, like my brother. Bite me. Bite me. Ice Blast. I do switch around in Chrono Trigger a fair bit. Robo is crazy good. Isla and Marl for the dual tech steel is nice. Yeah. Nikki is heavy early 2Ks. J-Rock dude. Yeah, that's. Oh. So my audio just cut out on my end. I'm looking at the console and you guys can still hear everything, but my audio cut out. So I can only hear some things. I know in order to fix it, I'd have to, like, restart. I'd have to restart Streamlabs, and I'm just not gonna do it. But oh, I picked the wrong guy. Magnus, I think, is great mid-game, but bad later. Yeah, I just really wanted to personally bring them with me, narratively speaking. Mostly because there are some real nice duo and triple techs, and Magnus only gets access to 2 versions. So I beat... My first time beating Lavos did not involve using any triple or double techs. I didn't start doing that stuff till later. I enjoy Magnus late game with Chrono Dual Tech. Also fair. But yeah, and according to some people, at least in the YouTube comments of how I was playing through Chrono Trigger, I probably shouldn't have been able to beat Lavos because of just how much grinding I was supposed to have done. So I like came into the boss fight pretty low leveled because not everybody's techs had even been unlocked yet. Hold on. I'm gonna try unplugging my headset and plugging it back in just to see what happens. I'm gonna try one last thing. Properties. I just want to try just turning the volume off and on again and just see what happens. Mute. Okay, I still can't hear anything. I'm just gonna put monitor and output. No. It's testing it. I'm sorry, everybody. What is happening? What is happening? Everything's breaking on my end. You don't need a grind in Chrono Trigger. One of the things that makes it a great JRPG for people new to them. By the third New Game Plus, you just steamroll everything. True and true. Pretty sure when I do first run, I don't unlock every tech on everyone. Lumiere, particularly, I tend to get my second playthrough. Oh, yeah, Lumiere I got, like, right away. Okay, properties again. Okay, that should be on monitor and output. I mean, as long as you guys can hear it, I guess that's fine. You guys can still hear the game audio, right? I know it's still, like, a little low in volume, but... because I can't hear anything. It cut out on my headset, and that just means that OBS has to be reset. Okay. I mean, yeah, as long as you guys can hear it, right? I'm sure I can always just go back and listen to the audio. I tend to get Luminaire first playthrough before Lavos. Yeah, I used Luminaire like the whole Lavos fight. Like that was primarily all I used. Hello. Please don't. Man. I wonder. Because it's not like time matters in this right now. Let me try something like this. Properties. Alright, I'm going to deactivate and reactivate the game capture. And just see if it fixes my problem. Deactivating. Reactivating. Nothing changed. Bigger crossbar. I'm gonna try one more time just to make sure. Let's stay off for 1 second. And... nope, nothing. Cool. We accept our fate. Also, thank you for the stretch reminder. Usually I get the sunstone even. Oh, I did that too, actually. Oh, I did everything on the old man's checklist the first playthrough. Later ones, I did not. Hope everyone appreciates my Deadpool t-shirt that I bought at, like, the cheap retail whatever store that's around here. Oh. Apparently also my shoulder is locking up. Great. Okay. Oh. Okay, so brief bit of explanation. So back in February, I slipped on the back steps coming out of my house. Also, thank you, because I need to just take more Time to stretch, apparently. So when I slipped on the back steps, what happened was I fell and got a concussion, like a bad one. So much so that, like, I'd gone to work, I worked through my shift, and then afterwards I went straight to the ER. And at the ER, I had 5 different professionals come up to me, and they're like, "And you still went to work?" And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't figure out until I was at work that I had a concussion." And they're like, "But you said you have memory loss." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't remember the drive in, or half of my shift, to be honest with you." Actually, I still, to this day, don't remember most of my shift. But when I fell, I, like, fell with my shoulder, like, kind of up like this, and I, like, karate chopped the step. So they x-rayed my hand and made sure I didn't break my hand, which I didn't think that I did. But I think I'm still having some shoulder problems, and I finally just got cleared to go see orthopedics about it. And I was like, well, it's been, like, 2 months now. Like, I think I'm fine. I haven't noticed anything weird. And then as I was just doing that stretch, I, like, felt something a little weird, and I'm like, I need to schedule that appointment with orthopedics, I think. Do they think it's orthopedics related? Probably not. I think, if anything, they're going to send me to, like, a masseuse or something just to try to work out the muscle, but they want to make sure that nothing's, like, chipped. Because when they looked at me, they looked at my head and they looked at my hand, because those 5 different professionals I mentioned, one of them had the courage to finally tell me why everyone was so freaked out. The reason why was because, and a direct quote from this physician, yeah, thankfully you were wearing your winter cap. And because of that, it saved your life, specifically. If you hadn't been wearing your winter cap and your hood, you would be in a hospital bed for the rest of your life. And I'm like, oh, great, cool, great, thanks, wonderful, wonderful, cool, so yeah, thanks, cool, great. So with that being said, actually, hold on, I'm gonna take the second to build the hit rate a little higher, and now we can go ahead and do it. And steal. And just to explain why it was the winter cap that saved me. Yeah, right? Thank you, Earth. Thank you. To explain the winter cap, if you, like, see, like, the stereotypical winter cap with a ball on the top, and it's got, like, a piece of fabric that flips up. So this way you have 2 layers of fabric. So I had 2 layers of fabric, and then I had my winter hood up because it was raining. Because it was an icy, sleety day. The ice was about, like, €1 or 1/4 thick. Like, if you held it like this, it was, like, that thick. That's a euro I held up, by the way. Just to give you an idea of just how badly, like, that ice was. So because I had been wearing those, it saved my life, because the back of my head, specifically right by the cerebellum, is what hit the step edge. And I had no memory of the hit either. I didn't remember the drive in to work. And then, like, a few days later, like, they told me not to go into work for, like, 5 days, because they're like, we don't want anything happening to you, and we don't want you driving at 4 a.m. on the freeway, which I'm like, hey, that's fair. So there's that going on, and then a week later I hit my head at work in the same spot, but I was still wearing that winter cap, which, again, saved me. That winter cap is my new favorite thing on the planet. It's also a Into the Spider-Verse themed winter cap. Just so we can set the continuity. Spider-Man saved my life. Great. So yeah, that was right, like, best winter cap ever. But because I hit my head that second time, all of a sudden I started having weird side effects. That I don't fully feel comfortable going into the exact details of, but enough that, like, my neurologist and my doctor and my OBGYN all looked at me and they were like, I'm sorry, what's happening to you? And I had to do, like, multiple blood tests. And now it's all fine and gone, apparently, with the exception of I should go see orthopedics now. But yeah, so that was salt your steps, guys. Just I didn't buy any salt because I was waiting to get my hands on some of that pet safe salt because we have neighborhood cats and I didn't want to burn their paws or anything. And I couldn't find any because we had been sold out literally the entire winter season. So then after that, my dad was able, because I took my dad with me to the ER because I'm like, hey, memory loss is the problem I'm dealing with here. And my fiance was at work, so I was like, memory loss is the problem I'm dealing with. Can we have someone come with me so that this way we make sure that I remember the visit? And yeah. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you saw here today. And be sure to hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I'm playing more Chrono Cross. Take care, everybody.